Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and my hope is that you're doing fine wherever you are. Now let's talk about this issue GMO food. Uh, right now as we're talking, there are like over 10 million bags of maize of GMO made in Mombasa. And of course leaders in Kenya are not happy with it because they're saying that the president of the government did not involve Kenyans, like did not talk to Kenyans, because you need to talk to Kenyans before you take such an initiative. For example, you know very well, GMO, as it stands for genetically modified organism food, is harmful to Kenyan, to human beings. GMO is harmful, okay? And doctors came out and said that Kenya should not go this direction, all because it is going to be harmful to Kenyans in terms of health. Actually, they say that GMO foods are cancerous. That's why in America there is high rate of cancer, like of patients suffering from cancer. So what I'm saying, leaders, especially affiliated to Raila Amolo Odinga, to Azimio, they are crushing this idea. They're saying that William Samoei Ruto should not have taken the route, all because actually Raila is saying that Ruto was promised by Americans. Ruto had a deal with the Americans. Prior to elections, Ruto went to USA, and of course they signed a deal. The deal was Americans was to help Ruto protect his votes, and of course Ruto will allow Americans to bring GMO food in return. Okay, these are not my words. These are words from Raila Amolo Odinga. So, of course, we don't know whether it's true or it's not true. But the fact is that this food, like it is not, as in Kenyans are fighting it. People are afraid of it, all because it has been said by doctors that they are cancerous, and of course they will affect people's health. So the question is, if at all this food is as in they're cancerous, it's cancerous, why is it that the Ruto is still adamant that he has to bring this food to the country? Because I believe as a president, you need to consider, your people first before doing any business with Americans. For example, last week, Moses Kura came out and told Kenyans that there's no harm in bringing this GMO food in Kenya, because after all, people are dying every day. Okay, so Kenya should not be afraid of adding another list of death. And of course, this didn't go well with Kenyans, because people say that Kura is ignorant and he talks anyhowly, because there's no point, there's no way you should talk that way when you're a minister. And again, Winnie Odinga, the last daughter, came out and of course castigated this GMO. Actually, she said that she's been in America, and of course she told Kenyans that Kenya should see the size of Americans, okay? And this size is because of GMO. She was trying to imply that GMO is not something that should be taken lightly. It's a food that of course will affect Kenyan lives. Now, UDA, Ruto's party, has come out and is also castigating GMO. Actually, Samson Cheragai, Nandi senator, has come out and is really fighting his boss. He's telling that you can't bring such food in Kenya without consulting Kenyans, okay? Because this is a food, this is going to be consumed by Kenyans after all. So you have to, of course, consider everyone. You have to consider each and everyone. You have to, of course, get public opinion before taking such a serious initiative. So that's what I'm saying. Now the question is, do you think this food is dangerous, or do you think this food will not? Do you think this food will affect Kenyan lives? Okay, or do you think it's a good move that the government is taking? Remember very well, in 2009, Ruto opposed GMO, and Raila Amolo Odinga supported GMO. But right now, it's vice versa. Ruto is supporting GMO, unless opposing GMO. So it's upon you to, of course, investigate and, of course, tell me in the comment section, do you think this food is dangerous? Or do you think it is cancerous? Do you think this food will be good for Kenyans? So guys, subscribe. Let us meet here next time. Thank you.